Good morning, viewers. I welcome all of you to this presentation on an important concept of drug collection and preservation. So let us see the collection of drugs. While pertaining to the collection of drugs, the first is the importance of soil. As per Ayurvedic classics, the purgative drugs should be collected from the soil having predominance of Prithvi and Jala Mahabhuta. Secondly, the emetics or the Vaman Dravyas will be more potent if grown in the soil having Agni and Akash Mahabhuta. And as per modern concept, generally nitrogen fertilizers increase the amounts of alkaloids. So the drug containing alkaloids should be collected from nitrogen rich soil. Secondly, trace amount of manganese are necessary for the successful production of digitalis purpurea. So should be collected from manganese rich soil. Now come to the importance of nakshatra. Moon is said to be the Swami of Pushya and Mrigashira nakshatra. Ashwini Kumaras are said to be the Swami of Akshini nakshatra. Both Moon and Ashwini Kumaras are said to be the increasers of the gunas of the medicinal plants. Now come to the importance of Disha or direction. The main direction mostly indicated for the collection of drugs is north. The reasons are: Moon is said to be the Dikpal or the administrator of north direction. Himalayan mountain lies in the north direction, which is said to be the best among all the Aushadha Bhumis or the land growing medicinal plants. Now according to Charak, tender leaves and branches should be collected in Bashanta and Barsha Ritu, roots to be collected in Grishma and Shishir Ritu, barks, tubers and latex should be collected in Sharad Ritu, hardwood should be collected in Hemanta Ritu, flowers and fruits according to their season of flowering and fruiting. According to our Acharya Sushrut, roots to be collected in Pabrit Ritu, leaves Barsha Ritu, bark Sharat Ritu, latex Hemanta Ritu, hardwood Basanta Ritu, fruits Grishma Ritu. According to Raj Nighantu, the tubers and rhizomes to be collected in Hemanta Ritu, roots Shishir Ritu, flowers and fruits Basanta Ritu, leaves Grishma Ritu, Panchangas Sharad Ritu. Modern concept is leaves are collected as the flowers are beginning to open. Flowers just before they are fully expanded. Underground organs as the aerial parts die down. Leaves, flowers and fruits should not be collected when covered with dew or rain. Continuous rain can lead to a loss of water-soluble substances from leaves and fruits. This is known to apply to some plants producing alkaloids, glycosides and even volatile oils. The harvesting of umbelliferous fruits resembles that of wheat. For the collection of gum, resin, etc., dry weather is indicated. Barks are usually collected after a period of damp weather, as they then separate mostly readily from the wood. Characteristics of the drugs to be collected should be fresh. Secondly, not affected by insects, poisons, sharp instruments, sun, air, fire, water or dirt. Thirdly, collected in respective season. Fourth, having large, strong, deep and mature root. Fifth, fully mature with normal rasa, color, smell characteristics. Sixth is away from the roadside. Collection of animal products. First point, Bayastha or young adults for collecting blood, hair, hoops, etc. Second point, Jirna Ahara after the food is digested for milk, urine and feces collection. Now let us see the Samgraha Vidhi. The person who wants to collect the raw material should follow the ritual procedures. Must be neat and clean, should wear white clothes, should perform prayers, etc. Earlier to collection, and he must be fasting overnight. Dr. Pushpagadan, the director of NBRI Lucknow, she have proved that the roots etc. collected from east and north directions do possess more active principles than the parts collected from other directions. This may be because of the Earth's magnetic field, which is strong in these two directions of India. Now, the preservation and storage. Method of preservation includes dry preservation. Here the sample drugs are kept in between the absorbing sheets for some time. After they are dried in the sun for some time and then they are displayed on the sheets. And for wet preservations, here the fresh drug is taken and kept in 5 to 10% of formalin. Now the storage of drugs according to Ayurvedic view. First one, cleanliness of the store by ritual methods. Secondly, characteristics of the store should be the location away from roadside, the direction of the door should be facing east or north, the nature of containers should be cloth, clay plots, planks, conical flags, etc. Other features, the store should be in the airtight area and should be free from fire, moisture, smoke, dust, rats, etc. Now let us see the modern concept of storage. Dry storage. Drying can be done by various methods. For example, air drying, as in cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, etc. Drying in sheds, drying by artificial heat, as in places like Africa, where humidity is very high. Alternatively, heat may be applied by means of open fires, stoves or hot water pipes. As a general rule for drying, leaves, herbs, flowers etc. should be dried between 20 to 40 degrees Celsius and bark and roots shall be dried between temperature 30 to 65 degrees Celsius. Drugs such as digitalis and Indian hemp should never be allowed to become air dry, as they lose a considerable part of their activity. They may be kept in sealed containers with a dehydrating agent. Air dried drugs are always susceptible to the attack of insects and other pests because they contain 10 to 12% of moisture, which is enough for activating enzymes present in the leaves and bring about the decomposition of the glycosides, growth of bacteria and fungus. So, they should be examined frequently during storage. A large temperature rise will lead to loss of volatile constituents. Direct sunlight can cause decomposition of certain constituents, exemplary gracia vitamins in cod liver oil, as well as bleaching the leaves and flowers. A dry atmosphere is maintained by the use of desiccating agent such as quicklime. The ill effects produced by light can be largely prevented by the use of amber glass bottles. And regarding wet storage is done in case of herbs through low temperature stores. A low temperature is also useful to prevent the development of spores and eggs, which generally speaking are unable to develop unless the temperature is higher than about 10 centigrade. Now regarding control of pests, methyl bromide and ethylene oxide have been commonly used for fumigation and the treatment needs to be applied under gas-proof sheets or in other suitable gas-tight enclosures or chambers. Spray with contact insecticides such as chlorpyrifosmethyl and pyrimifosmethyl. Weekly air spraying with pyretrins and synthetic pyrethroids. Use of slow release dichlorops strips. Now, coming to the conclusion, with the knowledge of drug collection and storage only, a physician can prepare the medicines. If physician himself collect the drug, then no question of purity of the drugs. A physician can try a new medicine with permutation and combination only if he have good collection of drugs, leading to explore a new knowledge. Dispensing by himself is economically beneficial also. So thank you so much. Thanks for viewing. Next we will discuss another important topic. Thank you.